Hey guys, welcome to Marcus Loves Movies. My name is Marcus Lee and welcome to my Sick movie review, the brand new slasher horror from the man behind the Scream franchise, Kevin Williamson. It's available to watch on video on demand. Now, is this movie actually pretty sick, or is it taking a theme and taking the mick? Well, I'll give you a quick plot outline, then we'll get into the review. I'll share my thoughts and feelings about it. While quarantining at her family's lake house during the pandemic, Parker and her best friend are threatened by an unexpected visitor. So we all knew we get a ton of COVID pandemic themed films after the nightmare that was 2020. I think the first movie we got was one called Songbird, which I actually reviewed on my channel. You can go back and watch that. And after we all got sick and we all got sick of that period, we've now got a movie called Sick. So what we know about the film is that it's got a COVID connection, a slasher connection, and it's more or less set in one location. And that's cool, that works for me. That's all you need to know going in. So this film is an opportunity to look back, reminisce, remember, laugh at what 2020 was and all of the things that we had to deal with. And it might be a good thing or a bad thing, but it's quite annoying and frustrating to watch in certain places, things that we had to go through, what it was like at the start of that pandemic, how we all went a little bit bonkers, a little bit crazy, how we all thought the world was going to end for a second. So maybe that works in this film's favor, but it might annoy some of you just to have to go back and remember what it was like. What I did like about this film is that while it opens like your typical Scream movie where you've got a protagonist and a killer with a knife who's really going after them, there's a real physical fight on screen. This is a real fight for life. This isn't just a case of, oh, there's a killer there and I'm going to run away and scream. There is a real physical, brutal altercation, and it's shot really, really well. So props to the filmmakers for doing something different. Then we get into our standard setup territory. We meet our two main characters, Parker and Miri, two young girls who are going away to quarantine and get away from all of the COVID madness. They go to this beautiful lakeside house. It's very remote, it's very quiet. Things start to get a little bit creepy whilst they're there, and then we get into our movie. Now, I won't give away any of the major story threads here. This is a spoiler-free review. I think for the most part, it feels like a very standard slasher movie, and with every slasher movie, you're trying to figure out who is the killer, why are they doing what they're doing, and when you do find out the reason for why they're doing it, I think it's probably going to split the audience. Some of you will think it's absolutely genius, and some of you are probably just going to roll your eyes. Now, I think that this is a decent movie. It's a good movie, but it's not a great movie. And unfortunately for me, and maybe for you when you see this, there's probably going to be a lot of moments where you feel quite annoyed as you think back to how we've all had to deal with COVID and how some people have reacted to it. It's the lack of common sense that some people have had. Yes, there are references to the fact that you have to put a mask on, that you have to stay 6 feet apart from people, which was all good common sense during that. But then you saw some people really go OTT and just throw common sense out the window. For example, there's a moment in the trailer where one of our main characters, Parker, is running away from this killer and she's at the side of a road. Then a car pulls up and stops, and then Parker's banging on the window saying, "Can you let me in? Can you let me in? I'm on the run from this killer." And the woman in the car, she sees the distress, but then she's like, "Where's your face mask? Can you put a face mask on?" And Parker's like, "Are you crazy? Are you mad? You need to let me in. I'm about to be killed." And it's that level of common sense that a lot of people just seem to lack in 2020 and 2021. So moments like that, yeah, I was just having nightmare flashbacks. So some of you will find it funny, some of you will find it entertaining, some of you might just find it downright annoying. I did like the two main characters, Parker and Miri, even though one of them started off slightly annoying, and I did like the fact that they had some fight. It wasn't just a case of we're running away from the danger. There were some moments in the film where common sense wasn't common, but if we didn't have those moments, then we probably wouldn't have a movie. So all in all, this film was a little bit middle of the road for me. When you get to the end of the movie and you figure out the killer's motivations, some of you will think that is a very clever premise. Well done to the writers, well done to the filmmakers. Some of you will think this is really stupid and I'm really annoyed by it. You'll probably fall into one of those two camps. I'm a bit in the middle. I'm a bit like, yeah, it was all right. We're going to get a lot of COVID-esque movies, a lot of pandemic-themed movies. I think Songbird is a much stronger movie and I recommend you watch that. Like I said, go check out my review. But this one wasn't bad for a Friday night. It's just like you'll probably forget about it as soon as you finish watching it. So my official Marcus Loves Movies rating for Sick is, mini drum roll, 3 stars. I really wanted to be able to say that this was a sick movie, so I sound like I'm down with the kids, but it was just all right. Yes, it's a slasher movie. Yes, it's got a lot of blood and gore in it, but I don't think it's going to keep you up at night. I don't think it's going to give you any nightmares. I think it's pretty standard stuff, but a decent attempt. And yes, it's got that COVID theme. It's got the pandemic theme. So yeah, we're going to see movies like that. It's all good. I thought it was all right. I would love to know what you thought about the movie. Did you think it was really good? Did you think it was really bad? Did you think it was wonderful? Did you think it was terrible? Let me know your thoughts about it. Leave a comment in the comment section. Whilst you're here, do me two quick favors. One, please give this video a like, and if you do like movie reviews, trailer reactions, film discussion, this is the second favor. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It would really help me. I would love your support. Let's grow this channel and let's grow this community. Thank you for watching my sick movie review. Please stay tuned for the next movie review that I release, and I will catch up with you again soon. So until then, take care of yourselves, don't get sick, and thanks for watching.